What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I will be reviewing everything in the new Blox Fruits Halloween update of 2025. Be sure to like and subscribe, let's get into it. Sorry about my 3-week long gap. Starting off the video, I don't want to waste much of your guys' time, so I will be showcasing the new and improved Leo Rework, aka Tiger Fruit. Basically what this fruit is, it's Leo but better guys, come on.
So when I say leopard, or when you say leopard, what do you think of? You think of a leopard.
Now, why they chose to do that for a Halloween update is beyond me, but needless to say, it is definitely a deserved rework after what we got last Christmas for the Yeti fruit. And I think that this fruit is definitely one of their best ones. Obviously, it doesn't compare to Dragon, but it's certainly cool. I just want to say, it does not have M1s. That's very surprising for a beast fruit, but yeah, if I click, no M1s. That's okay. That's okay. First move, we got Finger Revolver, which is Mastery 1. You can hold it, and it basically looks like an updated version of the old move, which is very cool, yes, but I wish it did a little more damage to NPCs. But that's okay because you can hold it down, and it does a lot more damage than it would if you just did that. Next up, we got Spiraling Kick, which can be unlocked at Mastery 50, aka the X move. So if you do it on the ground, and if you do it in the air. Next up at Mastery 100, aka the C move, we have After Image Assault. This is certainly a very flashy move, so I'm just gonna does a lot of damage. Holy. Next up, we got the F move, aka Mastery 200, also known as Body Flicker. This is definitely an upgrade from the previous one because if you hit them, then they actually get a little bit of damage done to them, unlike the previous one where it was just a little bit of a transportation move and didn't even do much at all, to be completely honest. Just the hold animation. It reminds me of Kitsune, actually. So as you can see, as I hit them, it does a 2-second cutscene and demolishes them with a very vigorous punch. And if you did it without making physical contact with another player or opponent, then it would do this. Just a little zigzag in the air, little claw marks, and that's about it. Before we move on to the next stage, we have one more move, aka the V move, which can be unlocked at Mastery 300. This is the Tiger Transformation. The model is sick. Now, even though my avatar is a little goofy when I use this, keep in mind the model is definitely an upgrade. Ultimate furry mode. Jump animation is much cleaner and can definitely get you higher than it would before. You also leave a little fire trail wherever you go. You can dash faster, jump higher and faster, and you have M1s. This is the ultimate transportation for a beast fruit. Besides Kitsune maybe, but I think this could actually rival Kitsune at this point. Next up, Z move. Next up, we got Spiraling Kick Transformation. Here you go. On the ground. Does a crazy amount of damage. And if you do it in the air, then it's basically the same thing. And as you saw, when I'm in place and holding it, the animation has a little flaming wheel circling around, which is definitely an upgrade from the previous hold animation. Bam! That is range. Next up, we have After Image Assault, which is, as you can imagine, much cleaner and much stronger than its normal form. Alright, something that I didn't show before. If you hold the After Image Assault move while in transformation, you'll get this. Very cool, I know. Now for Body Flicker, we have this. Just go in the air really quickly, nothing much. But if you actually come in physical contact with an NPC or human that is your opponent, it'll do this. Definitely packs more of a punch for sure. Something that you guys might not be aware of is that there is an alpha mode to this fruit. What I mean by that is if this little fire furry meter goes up to the max that it can be, you can unlock a new transformation on top of your transformation. An awakening, if you will, that makes your speed, strength, and overall power much more.
Today you're gonna die. Say goodnight.
Flames everywhere, purple, orange, I can see the Halloween influence, and it gives you flames on your ankles, end of your tail. It even gives you little flame horns that you would be able to see, but you can't because, you know, I have my giant eyeball. But it is clearly much faster. It even makes a little impact in the sky because you're so fast. Now, I'm just going to have to quickly showcase this because the fire meter goes down extremely quickly. So, first off, M1's much more powerful. As you can see, the knockback. Finger Revolver has much more of an impact for sure. It has so much of an impact that you have to move while you're using it. For Spiraling Kick, it's basically the same, but with a lot more power. Just giant explosion. And next up we got After Image Assault, which you can do quickly. Moving on, we have the new Body Flicker Alpha transformation, as I'll call it. That definitely gets an upgrade. Once this transformation actually runs out, something unique will happen though. If you are in the normal transformation, everything's fine. You can be in that as long as you want. But if you go into this transformation, you will overheat once the fire meter has gone down. And you'll have this little fire around you, which will actually kind of make you a bigger target, if you ask me. And you'll be slower, and you're back to your normal form until the fire has gone out. And then you'll be able to transform back and have to wait for the fire meter to go on so that you can transform into the Alpha Furry mode once again. But as a whole, that is going to be it for the new Tiger rework. But there's something that you guys might not have known. You can go to Tiger and Mutation section. You'll find that there's a werewolf that you can either roll or purchase for a certain amount of Robux. If you equip that, you have to master it all the way to 300 as well. And no, it doesn't count if you already mastered Tiger up to 300. You have to spend another hour or two leveling it up. First off, Finger Revolver. Here's Spiraling Kick. And here it is in the air. Next up we got After Image Assault. Basically just the purple version of what I showed you guys before. Then we got Body Flicker, which you can either use for the cutscene to come in physical contact with your opponents, or you can use it as a transportation move. As you probably guessed, there is a transformation, and it's called Alpha Furry Mode. Better jumps, slightly better speed. Definitely a very cool upgraded model. I really like the werewolf. It for Halloween just makes sense. Of course, it has M1s, as does Tiger. Cooler if you ask me. And there's also Finger Revolver. And then a big impact wolf. Next up we got Spiraling Kick on the ground, which does this. Very cool for sure. And then, of course, we have it mid-air. Next up, we got After Image Assault without holding. Crazy damage right there. And it gives you a little blue flame for a few seconds, which gives you a tiny speed boost. And if you hold it, then it does this. As you saw, it's a little quicker and slightly different than the Tiger one because it's a mutation, not a chromatic skin. Definitely cool, definitely an upgrade. I'm very glad that they decided to do this. And here's Body Flicker. Not coming in physical contact with anyone. Like so. This would not be the same if we didn't have an Alpha Furry mode, right? I mean, come on. You gotta have that. Oh, that's so cool. Look at this model, guys. M1s, of course, are much cooler. Look at that, the strength. Here's Finger Revolver. crazy strength, bro. Then, of course, we got Spiraling Kick. We got it here. And now, after Image Assault, crazy explosion. And last but not least, Body Flicker. That's massive damage. But yeah, and then of course you overheat and turn back to normal with the flaming purple aura around you until you don't overheat. And no, if you try to go into the water, even with the Levy Shield or Shark Race, it will not cool you down. But yeah, that's basically all the fruit related things that we got in this video. So now I'm going to move on to the last portion of the video, which will be talking about the new werewolf boss and Halloween event. Let's get into it. Moving on, I'm going to be showcasing the new Trick or Treat event, which has just appeared. And basically what this is, you go around houses and you can teleport using this to go through different houses, but you can explore and say, for example, these unique doors that were not here before, you can knock on them and interact with them. Once you open them, there will be this guy or many other NPCs, and you can simply ask for a trick or treat, but I'll just showcase this. I'll kill them, even if you get tricked. You get 8 candy corn per NPC. Sometimes 25, sometimes 10, sometimes 1. It really just depends on the guy that you get. And now if I knock on this door, you can ignore him or trick or treat. And he'll give you some spicy fish. And now the event is over. And if I go over to this little old man, then you can actually use your candy corns that you got, and you can roll like 4 times an hour, I think. And yeah.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
That sucks. They definitely cooked because we didn't get anything last year. So, I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I did. Let me know what you guys think of the new Werewolf and Tiger Fruit reworks. Be sure to like and subscribe. Rex out. Peace.